Imagine two retirees. Let's call them Jim and Susan. Both retire at age 65. Both have a pension, Social Security, a traditional IRA worth $800,000, a Roth IRA worth $200,000, and a brokerage account worth $150,000. On paper, they're identical. But 20 years later, Susan has significantly more money left. Not because she earned higher investment returns, not because she spent less, and not because she was lucky. The difference was the order in which she withdrew her money. Most retirees focus on how much they can withdraw. The wealthy focus on where the withdrawal comes from. And that can make a six-figure difference over retirement. So what is the best order to withdraw money in retirement? Let's start with the answer most people hear. The traditional advice is, spend taxable accounts first, traditional IRAs and 401ks second, and Roth accounts last. The logic is simple. Leave your tax-advantaged accounts alone for as long as possible. And in some cases, that works. But here's the problem. Retirement is not just an investing challenge. It's a tax challenge. And taxes don't care how much money you have. They care when you take it. That's where Susan made a different decision. During her first few years of retirement, before required minimum distributions began, she intentionally withdrew some money from her traditional IRA. Sometimes she even converted portions to a Roth IRA. Why? Because she was in a relatively low tax bracket. She realized something many retirees miss. The goal is not paying the least amount of tax this year. The goal is paying the least amount of tax over your lifetime. Many retirees postpone touching their IRA. Then age 73 arrives. Required minimum distributions begin. Social Security is already coming in. The pension is already coming in. And suddenly, large IRA withdrawals push them into higher tax brackets. Some even trigger higher Medicare premiums. That's called IRMAA. And it can cost thousands of dollars per year. Susan avoided that problem. She slowly reduced her traditional IRA while taxes were low. As a result, smaller future RMDs, lower lifetime taxes, and greater flexibility later in retirement. Meanwhile, Jim followed the standard approach. He left his IRA untouched. When RMDs arrived, his taxable income jumped. He paid more taxes than necessary, and he lost flexibility. So what is the best withdrawal order? The honest answer is, it depends. But for many retirees, the conversation should sound something like this. First, use cash and taxable accounts. Second, consider drawing from traditional IRAs or doing Roth conversions during low-income years. Third, preserve Roth assets as long as practical. Why save Roth money for later? Because Roth withdrawals are generally tax-free. They are not subject to RMDs during the owner's lifetime. And they can serve as an emergency reserve. If taxes rise or unexpected expenses appear. Now, let me be clear. There is no perfect withdrawal order that works for everyone. Your pension matters. Your Social Security strategy matters. Your tax bracket matters. Your age matters. And your legacy goals matter. That's why retirement income planning is so different from retirement saving. When you're working, the question is, where should I invest? When you're retired, the question becomes, which account should I spend from next? That decision may determine whether you keep more of your money or send more of it to the IRS. The biggest lesson? Don't think of retirement as spending money. Think of retirement as managing taxes. Because sometimes the smartest withdrawal is not the account you need today. It's the account that saves you the most money tomorrow. And that may be the difference between having enough and having more than enough. If this helped, like and subscribe for more retirement and tax-smart money tips from Keep More Retire.